We are born with our hands outstretched, seeking warmth before we even know the word for it. This reaching is not a choice, but a necessity, an echo from the nervous system, a whisper from the body that says, "Find me, hold me, let me belong." The tragedy is that not every outstretched hand finds what it needs. Sometimes the world answers with a blank stare, a still face, a silence that chills the marrow. In those moments, something in us learns to reach differently, or not at all. That learning becomes the architecture of our hearts, the doors we open or bolt shut in the hope of safety. To know love is to know hunger. Attachment is the language of this hunger, spoken first in cries and clings, in the soft collapse into a parent's arms. When those arms are inconsistent, cold, or absent, the body remembers. Like a tree grown in the shade, we bend towards the light however we can, but our branches may twist in ways that ache. We think love is meant to be ease, but for many it is a puzzle with missing pieces, a meal served cold and late. Imagine 4 doors, each opening into a chamber of the heart. Some are flung wide, inviting in every passerby, desperate for company. Some are barricaded, layered in locks and latches, the air behind them stale but safe. Others swing open and shut, caught in a storm of indecision, come closer, go away. And a rare few stand balanced, neither too eager nor too guarded, offering a gentle threshold that says, "You are welcome, and I am whole." These are the doors of attachment, anxious, avoidant, disorganized, and secure. The anxious heart is like ivy, clinging tight, winding around whatever offers support. Its roots tremble with the memory of absence, so it holds fast, afraid that letting go means falling. But this embrace becomes a grip, squeezing the life out of connection in the very act of trying to preserve it. The anxious lover calls, texts, checks, rechecks, always scanning for signs of drifting. Their nervous system is tuned to the frequency of loss, so every silence feels like abandonment rehearsed. In contrast, the avoidant heart builds walls, not out of cruelty, but out of a deeper fear, the fear of being swallowed by need. To them, intimacy is a room without exits, a place where the self risks dissolving, so they keep their distance, rationing affection, withdrawing at the first hint of demand. It's not that they don't want love, it's that love feels dangerous, a threat to the fragile autonomy they've learned to prize above all. Like a lone wolf circling the firelight, they long for warmth but cannot bear to be tethered. Then there is the disorganized heart, a moth caught in the glow of a flame, drawn to closeness, repelled by it, darting in and out, never able to settle. This heart learned that love is unpredictable, sometimes safe, sometimes searing. The nervous system flickers between yearning and panic, longing for touch, but flinching when it comes. There is no clear script to follow, only the chaotic dance of approach and retreat. It is exhausting, bewildering, and often lonely. But there is hope in the 4th door, the secure heart. Here, the threshold is steady. Love is not a bargain or a battlefield, but a gentle resting place. Secure attachment grows from the soil of consistency, enough warmth, enough presence, enough safety to trust that connection will not vanish at the first sign of trouble. The secure heart says, "I am enough, and so are you. We will be okay." This is not perfection, but a living, breathing confidence that love is possible without losing oneself. It is easy to envy those who walk through life with a secure heart, but most of us carry scars from the early years, moments when the world felt cold, inattentive, or overwhelming. The body keeps the score, yes, but it is not a final judgment. Our nervous systems adapt, improvising strategies to get through. Sometimes what saved us as children starves us as adults. The walls that once protected us become prisons. The clinging that once kept us close begins to suffocate. The chaos that once made sense becomes a private torment. Think of the child in Tronic's still face experiment, reaching for a parent's gaze and finding only blankness. The distress is immediate, visceral, a small body twisting, searching for the lost connection. This primal pain lingers, shaping how we later seek out love, how we interpret a pause in a conversation or a late reply to a message. We read the still face everywhere, and our hearts react before our minds catch up. The old hunger surges, and we reach, withdraw, flutter, or trust, depending on what we learned in the earliest chapters of our lives. No one grows alone. Even the most self-reliant among us is shaped by the presence or absence of others. Our earliest caretakers write their signatures into our nervous systems, leaving traces that persist long after we leave home. This is not a verdict on our worth, but a simple fact of being human. The pain of disconnection is not weakness. It is a sign that we are alive, that we still long for what we once needed and perhaps never fully received. There is a quiet dignity in acknowledging this hunger without shame. It takes courage to admit, I want to be loved, I want to be held, I want to feel safe. In a world that prizes stoic independence, these confessions can feel risky, but the paradox is that true strength begins with vulnerability, the willingness to open the door, even if our hands tremble on the latch. We do not outgrow our need for others. We simply learn new ways to seek, to soothe, to stay. The anxious heart often believes, if I worry enough, I can keep love from leaving. This is an old superstition, the mind's attempt to control the uncontrollable. But love is not a storm to be weathered by vigilance. It is more like a garden that flourishes with gentle tending, not frantic oversight. The avoidant heart, meanwhile, whispers, if I stay distant, I cannot be hurt. Yet the ache of isolation grows heavier over time, like a coat worn through too many winters. Both strategies are understandable. Both come from a longing to avoid pain. What if, instead of criticizing ourselves for these patterns, we could meet them with curiosity? The anxious grip and the avoidant push are not flaws. They are creative answers to early dilemmas, ingenious ways of coping with unpredictability. The disorganized flutter, too, is a survival dance, a testament to the body's determination to find safety, even in confusion. There is wisdom woven into these responses, even if they now cause us pain. Picture your attachment style not as a sentence, but as a story, a biography written in nervous tissue, waiting to be read with compassion. The story does not end with the first chapter. New experiences can write new pages. Relationships can be classrooms where we learn, unlearn, and relearn how to give and receive care. This is the blessing hidden in the lament. Even if we were starved of love, we can learn to feed ourselves and others, one gentle gesture at a time. The path back to connection is not about fixing ourselves, but about understanding what we are protecting. Every time we grip too tightly, push away, or dart between longing and fear, we are guarding an old wound. If we can pause and ask, what am I afraid will happen if I open this door? We begin to loosen the chains. Compassion, not willpower, is the key that turns the lock. The heart softens when it feels seen. No one attachment style is better or worse than another. Each is a response to a different kind of hunger. The anxious search for reassurance, the avoidant insistence on space, the disorganized confusion. Each is a relic of how safety was rationed in our early years. Security is not a moral achievement, but a developmental gift, one that can be cultivated with patience and care. We cannot rewrite our childhoods, but we can choose how to meet ourselves in the present. Sometimes the work is simply to notice the spike of anxiety when a loved one is late, notice the urge to pull away when someone asks for closeness, notice the confusion that arises when love feels both inviting and dangerous. These moments are not failures, they are invitations to see ourselves more clearly. Awareness is the first step towards change, the light that begins to crack the door open. The nervous system is a loyal servant, but it does not always know the difference between past and present. A delayed text can feel like abandonment, a request for intimacy like a trap. The body flinches, the heart races, the mind spins stories. In these moments, it is possible to pause, to breathe, to remind ourselves, this is old pain, I am here now, I am safe enough. Self-support is not a substitute for connection, but it is the ground from which connection grows. Imagine the heart as a garden with 4 gates. Some gates are rusted shut, others swing wildly, some creak uncertainly in the wind, and one stands balanced on well-oiled hinges. Each gate guards a path shaped by memory, longing, and loss. To tend your garden is to respect the ways you have survived, while gently encouraging new growth. Compassion is the water, honesty, the sunlight. With time, even the most tangled weeds can give way to blossoms. We do not heal by force. The anxious heart cannot be shamed into letting go, nor can the avoidant heart be bullied into opening up. The disorganized heart cannot be ordered into calm. Healing is less about doing, more about being, about creating spaces where the nervous system can learn a new rhythm. This may mean seeking therapy, building supportive friendships, or simply spending time in places where you feel safe to be yourself. Today, try sitting quietly for 5 minutes, noticing your breath and naming without judgment whatever emotions arise. There are no shortcuts through the maze of attachment. The journey is slow, marked by small changes, pausing before sending that anxious message, daring to ask for what you need, staying present when you want to run. Each act is a turning of the key, a loosening of the grip, a step towards balance. The process is rarely linear. Old patterns re-emerge, and setbacks are inevitable. Yet, with each cycle, the heart learns a little more trust. You may wonder, will I ever feel secure? This question haunts many who have been starved of steady love. The answer is not a promise, but an invitation. Security is not a destination, but a practice. It is built, moment by moment, in the choices we make, to stay, to soothe, to reach out, to let in. There will be days when the old hunger reasserts itself, and that is not a failure. It is a reminder that healing is a lifelong conversation. Sometimes the most radical act is to offer yourself the kindness you wish you had received. If the doors of the heart are shaped by experience, then every new experience is a chance to recarve the threshold. This does not mean forgetting the past or pretending we are unscathed. It means recognizing that the present can hold a different story. When we meet our patterns with honesty and care, we invite others to do the same. Vulnerability becomes less terrifying and connection less elusive. There is a special beauty in imperfection. A heart with scar tissue is not broken. It is seasoned, resilient, capable of deeper empathy. When we accept our own limitations, we become less likely to judge others for theirs. The anxious partner's neediness, the avoidance reserve, the disorganized lover's confusion all become understandable, forgivable, even lovable. Compassion is not sentimentality. It is the clear-eyed recognition that everyone is doing their best with the doors they were given. If you find yourself stuck in old loops, reaching, withdrawing, wavering, remember that these are not signs of unworthiness. They are echoes of a time when love was uncertain and safety had to be earned. The fact that you notice them now is evidence of growth. Awareness is the seed, patience, the rain. Over time, even the most stubborn patterns can shift. Healing does not erase the longing for connection, it refines it. As we learn to support ourselves, we become more open to supporting others. The blessing is not in never having hungered, but in learning how to nourish. We become companions to ourselves, and in doing so, better companions to those we love. The heart's doors may never be perfectly aligned, but they can be opened, one careful turn at a time. The lament of disconnection is real, and it is heavy, but within that lament is a blessing, the chance to meet ourselves as we are, to tend the garden of our hearts with gentleness, and to invite others in with courage. No one grows alone, but everyone can learn slowly to grow together. The journey is long, but you do not have to walk it in silence. Thank you for watching and for walking this path alongside me. If you'd like to support the channel, please like and subscribe. For high-resolution art, music, and full transcripts, consider joining me on Patreon. Until then, carry these reflections gently with you, and I hope to see you again in the next video.